how are we all doing today? Today, we are officially celebrating the pinnacle of video gaming achievement PlayStation's 30th anniversary. PlayStation, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of the. Hang on, folks. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Anyway, what was I saying? PlayStation, thank you so much for all of what you've done. You you are a pinnacle of gaming history, my friend. To all those who had a PlayStation growing up, and to all the fans that you gave many memories to. So, I'm going to begin the first part with telling my story. So, I was a kid, and my first PlayStation was the PS2. Over 160 million units sold, I heard. Such an achievement for PlayStation 2. And I don't exactly remember what games I own, but I remember owning Mortal Kombat Deception, Need for Speed Most Wanted. Those were good games. Very good games. And I used to have this a Spider-Man game, what I kind of have. I'll show it to you in a little bit, but I used to have the Spider-Man games, like Spider-Man's 1, 2, and 3. And I'm still trying to think of what memories I had. This Ferrari game I used to have. I'm just trying to reminisce the time I had because I had to sell my PS2 to Oogie Games. And yeah, I never really had an original PlayStation, but I used to also own a PlayStation Portable. Had that for years, but I haven't been really using it much, and I kind of got rid of it. I used to have Unchained and PSP versions of Carbon and Shift and Need for Speed Shift and all those kind of games. So yeah, I'm just trying to remember that I used to play on my PS2 at my grandma's house, and that's been long gone. I sold it a few years ago. The PSP, I had it, but it was in my basement. I haven't been really using it, so I took it to Oogie Games. It had a TMT game and a Spider-Man 3 movie on the PSP. Never really used it. And so yeah, let me see what else. I I'm trying to think what else. Trying to think what other games I used to play on the PS2 and a PSP, and I think I pretty much covered them all. Like my most favorite would be like the Mortal Kombat games. Oh yeah, speaking of, I have Deadly Alliance, Armageddon. I used to play Shaolin Monks back in the day. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Like those are one of the good games. The good Need for Speed games, not like the modern Need for Speed games. So hello. So what else? What else? Yeah, I used to have a PS2, and oh yeah, PS the PS3. Well, the original version. Uh, who the hell? Ah, okay. I don't know. I don't know why this. Yeah, I don't know why this thing keeps popping up. Just no. I am not saying that. So I'm putting you in hiding your. I'm doing I'm doing great. I'm doing very well. Just reminiscing my anniversary with PlayStation. Just c- just I'm glad to hear, bro. Yes. Are you I'm okay. I'm just telling the audience what how PlayStation impacted my childhood and so on and so forth. And overall, PlayStation treated me well. And so back to what I was saying. I used to own a big fat brick PS3, like back in the day, like in that Spider-Man 3 font. I still have some games today, and I own two models, and I'm in a bit. I'm gonna show you what model I have. So so I talked about the PS2 and the PSP, the two consoles I used to own. I never had the original PS1 and never played the PS Vita. Oh, thank you. I greatly appreciate that. Anywho, why don't we get to the good stuff, and I will show you all what consoles I do have that I still own. We have a PSP 1 and 2. I used to own a PS2. I had a PSP and PS2 as well. Good consoles. Anyway, let's begin. What we have here is the PS3 from the 2009 model. Yeah, it's just a poster I have. I'm gonna probably get that changed sometime. Well, okay. So this right here, I owned the PS3, which is right here, the 2009 model. Yeah, it is. Yeah, well, my cousin gave it to me, and got some games for it. Well, got a couple, and there a way to donate? You don't have to donate to me. I'm only doing this for fun. And this is the classic PS3 controller I still have. I know, sorry, it's a little dusty. Eh. I know it's a little filthy, but just wanted to show you guys in case you never seen it before. And this is DualShock 3, beautiful controller, and and another one, two of the black ones. These are the charging cables that come with it. This is a huh. I don't even know what this is. Is this let me. Oh, it's the motion controller. My cousin gave me this, and yeah, I never really used it. And this PlayStation camera that came along with it. So yeah. So yeah, and now I'm gonna show you some games I own. Like I got here the Simpsons game for the PS3, and forgot to mention that. Which, speaking of, I used to own the PS2 and the PSP version of this game, and uh, and it turns out the PS3 version is way better. Probably with all the graphics and more modes because of the newer console back in the day. And and I never owned a PS1, but this game, pure classic. Spider-Man on the PS1. Such a nostalgia classic game. And we all hear true believers from Stan Lee, and I really may he rest may he be may he rest in peace. And no, it's been years since he passed, but really miss you, Stan Lee. This is one of the revolutionary games. And got right here the Spider-Man of the Web of Shadows. It's another cool Spider-Man game. And this, I got the Family Guy Back to the Multiverse. Yeah, pretty good game. Not bad for a Family Guy. And then got the Need for Speed Pro Street on the PS3. This is the better game because, like I said, The Simpsons, and this is the newer console at the time. So, newer consoles tend to have better graphics and more cars and better everything. So, I'm glad I still have the PS3 version. Everything about that game was. And I just gotta find something. I thought I had another game, but let me see if I can find it real quick. And oh, and Gran Turismo 6. And why do you know? Every time I mention a new game, I forget about the old games. Gran Turismo 3 and Gran Turismo 4 I used to own on the PS2. They are such classics too, and I used to have Gran Turismo 5 as well. Yeah, this is the Gran Turismo 6, the last of the PS3 Gran Turismos. And most important of all, Mortal Kombat on the 9 on the PS3. The game that saved me from my own purgatory and I was going through my lowest times. So, Ed Boon and NetherRealm Studios, thank you for this video game. I was 14 at the time and I was going through my lowest point in life, and this brought me back to the top. And I finished the year strong. So, Mortal Kombat 9, you have a special place in my heart, and I greatly appreciate you. And also, I used to own a Need for Speed Shift on the PS3 from someone I won't name. Personal story. But anyhow, we're continuing the celebration. And what can I say? The PS3 was a true classic. And oh, which speaking of, another, I don't know why I keep forgetting to mention these games, but I used to own all three Uncharted games. Uncharted 1, that which came with my first PS3 I had, and Uncharted 2 and Uncharted 3. Such great games for that system. I don't have it anymore because I own the PS4 version, which I'll probably get into in a little bit with my next console I have. So there you have the PS3 with the controllers, the motion cam, and the console itself. So, all right. There won't. I know no one's watching, but anyhow, I'm gonna set that aside and gonna do the next console. The next console I got was literally 10 years ago. So let me pull this stuff out real quick. There you have the classic PS4 system. It was a good game console for its time. Another great classic. You know, it's a little dusty. I haven't really touched this in a while. Got the little chargers for the controller and... Ugh. Yeah, I know this stuff is a little dirty, and I humbly apologize. That this is my blue PS4 controller I still have. such a nice touch, and with the microphone and the buttons. And this is the comforter I got for the blue controller. And this is and I got the stock controller too, which is the DualShock 4, which is all these consoles were revolutionary for its time. And I still got the world of PlayStation, how to set up the console, and and I got the code from The Last of Us on the PS4 version with the PS4 I got. All right, so we're gonna start out with the Need for Speed Rivals. Such a classic game, and I got the complete edition pack. So there's that, and got The Last of Us with the code, and this game came with it. Grand Theft Auto 5. Great classic game, and I really can't wait for Grand Theft Auto 6. It is cool, and still got quite a few games to go, the and a few months later I got Mortal Kombat X. So here's the story with this one. I was shopping at GameStop this one time, and I used to own an Xbox 360, which I has long been sold. My dad mentioned about if there a potential upgrade, and the the GameStop employee said yes, and for a little while I didn't know what he meant by that, and then Christmas came, and this is how I got Mortal Kombat X. So, like 4 years after the Mortal Kombat 11. Another great fighting game I had. And this game, Deadpool, funny game, and I saw the newest Deadpool and Wolverine film. I hope you guys watch it. It's a very good film. Well, awesome looks like me. Such a nice classic there. And then a couple years later, I got Injustice, and here comes the Steelbook version. So here's the Injustice with Superman and Batman. And now for my most favorite game of all. My favorite video game of all time, Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Ah, great story, great graphics, the character were awesome, the action was one of the most ambitious of all time. So, Uncharted 4: A Thief's End holds a special place in my heart too, because it is one of the most amazing games I have ever played, and it will be my top favorite. And another top favorite game, I got the Spider-Man for the Steelbook version. Yeah, the first Spider-Man game on the PS4. On the PS4? Do you ever have Xbox? Yeah, I used to have the Xbox 360 back in like years ago. I played like Iron Man and this Call of Duty and the Spider-Man Edge of Time game. Those have been long sold because I tried Xbox, and I'm I'm more loyal to the PlayStation. PlayStation's my go-to for video game consoles, and got the art book for Uncharted, and I got the yep, and this is the console charger I have for the PS4 controllers. And and I also have God of War, the 2018 game, downloaded on my PS4, and yeah, such a great memories. So the and I had Gran Turismo Sport on it. good game. Nice to see the cars got upgraded to premium, and nice to see the interior of more cars. It's like a massive step forward for the grand for the company that made Gran Turismo. And want to play GTA 5? You go. Yeah, GTA 5 is a good game. I highly recommend it. And I also have The Last of Us Part 2 also for the PS4, and I got to remaster download it onto my PS5. It's kind of weird how you have to play the PS4 disc in order to play the remastered for quite a little, just for $10. But overall, yeah, The Last of Us Part 2, yeah. This is one of the most emotional gaming journeys. You're surviving a post-pandemic. You can make a biker gang. I don't really play online. I re- I really don't play online really. I only played single player, and I also had Mortal Kombat 11 downloaded onto the PS4, and I played Combat League. Biggest mistake of my life. Never again, and I'm glad I withdrew finally. Never again will I play online. And in Xbox 360 days, I think I had Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, one of the all-time classics. I don't know if it was PS3 or Xbox 360. I don't know, but I do remember owning Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Still having a story mode, and I think it was on PS3 too or Xbox 360 days. I'm not sure. But I still remember owning it. Yeah, so what else? What else? I'm just trying to think. So in conclusion, the PS4 and the PS3 days were awesome. Got all those consoles here, the PS4 and the PS3, and got all the controllers and stuff, and everything like that. I'm gonna put user in a timeout. Uh, nah, I don't know why he said shut up. I'm I'm really I'm trying to reminiscence my time with PlayStation, bud. I don't like that. Like, so yeah. Back to what I was saying about the Uncharted game. The Uncharted 1, 2, and 3, the Nathan Drake collection, it's still on my PS4, and the God of War game, the 2018 version, and it was the what? Just me and the other guy, or we sent what? I don't know what makes you say that, man. I'm just my my friend. All I'm just all I'm just doing is just telling everyone my time with PlayStation. It doesn't make me a loser. Like 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 I don't really like your attitude, Neil. It's starting to become disrespectful. Please, okay? You got to do better. And yep, I have the Spider-Man game on my PS4. Okay, what else is there? I used to own these Need for Speed Heat and Payback. That's still in my system too. I have lots of games. I also got the SpongeBob game, which I never played. Well, just yeah. So yeah, folks. What else can I say about this system and how it impacted my life? Impacted my life greatly, and I can't believe it's been 10 years since I got my PS4. 10 years. I just can't really believe that. 10 whole years. 10 whole years since I got this beautiful console, and which, speaking of, it's been 10 years since I got this PS3 right here. And as far as the other PS3 goes, I think I got it when I was in middle school during my teenage years back in 2010. That's how I got the Simpsons game and the other Spider-Man game. And also got the first Injustice game in that PS4 and the PS3. Wait, I think it was the PS3 Xbox 360 days. Overall, yeah, folks, and which, speaking of, I got this cool little bag here from GameStop, just to hold my system in the place. Not really in place, but just to store my PS4 in the closet. Just because I don't really have much room, as you can see. Well, which, speaking of room, I think it's time for us to go to the next and final console I have, shall we? Well, this console is going to be super special because, well, it was during the COVID pandemic, and everyone was trying to get a PS5, and all the scalpers were all for forced. And when the PS5 supply was scarce, and I was fortunate enough to get one, and I just want to say, there she is. And also, this right here is the Spider-Man version with the console plates, and I got the controller right here. Such a nice looking controller, which marks the first ever limited edition console I ever owned in my life. And this is a little charger thing for my controllers. This thing right here holds all the storage and all the memories, and got my special Pulse Elite headphones, which I got months ago. Such a good pair of headphones, and yup, which brings us to this. The 30th anniversary controller. If you've seen my unboxing video, you'll see me talk about how much I love PlayStation and I wanted to celebrate, so I'm just so happy I got this controller just to celebrate. Celebrate all its glory, and when I got these two collectible figurines, the Venom and the Liu Kang, from my two PS5 games I own, which I will showcase right here. So I got the God of War Ragnarok, which is right next to my Mortal Kombat 1 steel case. The Spider-Man 2, which is the console that's featured on. That's my first limited edition console. You see all these games: Ghost of Tsushima, Gran Turismo 7, the Spider-Man Miles Morales, The Last of Us Part 2, and remaster version. I got the Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, and so yeah, this console I was fortunate enough to get when it was first available. I really kind of wish I had a DualSense Edge 30th anniversary or a 30th anniversary console, but this is doable because this holds a place in my heart because this is the first ever limited edition console I ever owned. And So yeah, this is the front of it, and towards the back, it's all black. But if you go towards the bottom, there's that spider logo. And you know what, guys? I think it's time for a little treat because if you haven't booted up your PS5 yet, or whoever owns a PS5, you're gonna be treated to a special surprise. You want to see? Here we go. All right, console's turning on. All right, just give it a minute. You'll see. I'm gonna stay silent. One more second here. Here she is, folks. You saw that. Pure PS1 startup nostalgia. Ah, a little bit complete with my good old PS1 style controller. And I'll show you what kind of games I got here. Let me turn on this controller. So I got Need for Speed Unbound, RoboCop, Mortal Kombat 1, Gran Turismo 7, South Park Snow Day. Still got to play this game. God of War Ragnarok, which I completed. This Angry Video Game Nerd game for the PS4, but I downloaded to my PS5. Astrobot, Astro's Playroom, the Avatar game, Death Stranding, RoboCop, Rogue City, Call of Duty, which, yeah. And I got Marvel Ultimate Alliance too. Yeah. And I got the Spider-Man remastered game too. Yeah, I it was a code that came with my Spider-Man Miles Morales game. I got the ultimate version. So, I hope you guys were really impressed with my collection. I mean, me talking about my PS2 days, and yeah, and I also got this Avengers game. I kind of never played it because it kind of died out so quick, which was unfortunate. It had potential to be a good game. Batman, Arkham Knight, oh, and the Crew. I can't believe I forgot to mention that. I used to own a Batman game back in the day. Batman Arkham Knight. And Project Cars, another South Park game. I own both South Park games, like Stick of Truth and The Fractured But Whole. I And yes, this is the God of War game I was talking about, the 2018 version. I never really play the older games. Yeah, it's just my PS5 menu theme. It's the regular music. And what I like about this update, even though it's temporarily, you get to change your theme to whatever you want. The original PlayStation, and the sounds are different. Like, if you select the PlayStation 3, you'll hear like the PlayStation 3 menu, and the PlayStation 4, it's back to like the PS4 days. Like, when you cycle through the menu, and 30th anniversary is like the just a little bit of that. It's just the 30 and the PlayStation buttons. But so yeah. Oh, nice little animation. So yeah, folks, this is the theme I'm gonna roll with. Like, I wish they made it permanent. Like, it should be a permanent thing. Like, just just some nostalgia for a lot of PlayStation fans. I'm rolling with PlayStation because PlayStation 2 was the first console I owned from from them. And what so yeah, overall wonderful memories from PlayStation. And I'm so glad I could be part of this 30th anniversary celebration. And well, which speaking of, let's head to another special feature I have. Yes, I kept the box for the PlayStation controller, the 30th anniversary one. Like you see, pure nostalgia. The original PlayStation font, the logo, in the back is just the other controller. But inside the box, are you ready for this? It's just all the drawings of accessories from PlayStation's history, like the controllers. There's the original PlayStation 5 and PS3, PlayStation Portal, DualSense Edge, and like lots of grand achievements and I never there are some tools that I never own. And this box is just a 30th anniversary special box. I can just take it out just to show you all. Give me one quick second. Yeah, sorry folks. Give me one quick moment. I just want to show you all. Alakazam, the 30th anniversary box. There's nothing in it. It was just a controller. Just wanted to show you what the box looks like. If in case you never seen it. So let me one more second, folks. I'm gonna quietly put this back. Oh, oh, oh. Speaking of, this is what the box really looks like. There's a slim PS5. I don't own that. PS1. I mean, wow. Just wow. This this should be stored somewhere. Like I got it. Like I want to keep. Like I want to keep the. Like I'm so glad I could keep the box. I mean, look at this beauty. So I'm just gonna put this back. So that's it, folks. Just I'm just so happy I could be a part of this journey. And for those who came onto my channel, I just want to say thank you all for watching. And I'm just happy I was able to make lots of memories with PlayStation. And I hope there's many more memories. So yeah, wanted to walk around. I'll showcase these one last time. And this controller I will cherish forever. It's because it's pure classic. It's the and it's the and it reminds me of the old controllers again. So I had to get this. And yep, I'm not getting rid of the Spider-Man controller and the Spider-Man PS5 because, like I said, first ever limited edition console I ever own. So yep, my theme and all my games I own. I mean, and I played Call of Duty for a little bit from my friends from work. And honestly, though, I am just so touched by what PlayStation has done when I grow up till now. Like, all the great games I owned back in the day to the games I own now and play, I was so glad I was able to expand my horizons a bit. And I also played a little bit of Ghost of Tsushima. Good game, and I can't wait for the next one. And folks, I am so grateful for PlayStation for everything they've done. Even though, yeah, even though, yeah, there it's a things are getting a little controversial now with all digital and stuff, which I personally don't agree with. I may have some digital games, like I am not gonna lie, but at the same time, I can't help but feel we should own physical games because if there's ever gonna be a PlayStation all digital, like I mean, it has its benefits, yes, but I like to physically own a copy, just something I remember. Yeah, something I will always remember. Like I had some memorable games like Gran Turismo 3 and 4, my favorite racing games. Such they're just classics, and I owned a physical copy because all digital games never existed yet, and I'm just touched by those games. Classic, pure racing, the way I like them. Well, what else? What else can I say? I already said I got the PS2 and PSP. I, I really wish I could have kept my PS2 so that way I could have showcased what I had for the PS2, but those are gone. PSP, I wish I could have showed you that, but those were in the basement and it was just taking up space, so I had to sell it to Oogie Games, to like a local game store that would take like classic games. Not because if I tried to go to GameStop, I wouldn't get any value out of it because they only sell like modern consoles, modern games, like today's games. Let's see what this. Oh, retouch. Oh, okay. So I just wanted to see what that button does. I didn't really know what that does. I mean, so yeah. Like I said, folks, PlayStation has come a long, long way. The and I used to own like the standard white controllers, but for the PlayStation, I I just sold them to GameStop, and this red one, these two red ones, I sold them to GameStop. It's just I didn't want to have a lot of controllers, so it's just I just like having one controller and one backup. So this is a controller I mainly owned, the Spider-Man 2, and controller I'm kind of having some trouble with it because of some stick drift thing, and I kind of wished I don't want to take the controller apart and fix it. Maybe I can try to fix it. But this right here I'm kind of using at the moment. Yeah. Such yeah, like if you can see, let me try to showcase this on camera. I don't think I can, but if you look closely enough, you'll notice it. It's there's like the 30 anniversary buttons all over, like on the sides, like the back sides, or where you're holding a controller. I mean, it's very tiny, but you'll see it. It is noticeable. Such a nice touch. And I wonder if anyone owned a DualSense Edge, and I was thinking about getting that controller, that monster, but it's a little pricey, and eh, had to settle for less. But hey, this controller will always be in my heart. Just it's one of the rare controllers and one of the rarer controllers out there. And I personally don't like scalpers. I'm glad I didn't get one from a scalper. What are we on? 45 minutes? So yeah, folks. PlayStation will always be in my heart for eternity, for life. And well, folks, I kind of have a lot to do, but I just want to say thank you all for tuning in to my live vlog, and I hope you subscribe for more content in the future. Like, I'm not really into the big time streamers, but I'm not one of those big time people yet. I'm just very, very small. And before I go, here's the this is the standard premium package for Mortal Kombat 1. Yes, if you get a steelbook and this case buy, use the steelbook. And Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 for the PS5. I used the steelbook for both. Yeah, because steelbooks are more collectibles to me, and I love steelbooks more. So yeah, folks, I really cherish the memories of PlayStation, and got the little Spider-Man 2 poster and over there. In case you want to see it, here it is. But folks, I want to say thank you for being part of my journey. Even though yes, I don't have a lot of subscribers at the moment, but to those who do subscribe and support, I just want to thank you so much. Thank you all for an amazing run on my channel, and I personally hope many more memories to come for PlayStation. And so yeah, let's give it a big cheer. PlayStation, happy 30th anniversary. Thank you for being a big part of my childhood, and I hope there's more memories to come. So folks, I'm just gonna be getting some rest now. I kind of watched a show, and I first finished the first season. It was called The Boys. Good TV show. So yeah, folks, PlayStation, thank you for everything. Thank you for the 30 years of fun, lots of cool games, and everything you've done to make this a pinnacle achievement. And I hope there's more memories to come. And folks, I'm sorry I got to get going, but I know it's gonna be a little short live vlog, but I just wanted to showcase my childhood and talk about my childhood. So, and PlayStation, thank you. Thank you again for Uncharted, all the cool games, God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, Gran Turismo, and PlayStation. And I hope there's many more memories, and hopefully there will be like a 40th anniversary thing coming up. 40th anniversary special. But for now, we celebrate a grand achievement for PlayStation. And folks, thank you all. I want to thank the PS3, the PS4, the PS5, the PS2, and the PSP for all the loving memories I've gained. Because it's such an adventure to have. And I hope the people who own the 30th anniversary consoles and controllers really enjoy it. Because those consoles look awesome to celebrate, and all the nostalgia boxing. That is one of the coolest things I've seen in my lifetime. So yeah, folks, and before I go, real quick, I'll show these real quick. Got this little camera and that little remote. I use the remotes all the time. Like, it's a nifty little invention. I'm glad got these. Such a nice invention. So yeah, folks. Thank you all for tuning in, and PlayStation, happy 30th anniversary, and thank thank you all for tuning in. And thank you for everything, PlayStation. And I hope you guys have an amazing 30th anniversary. I'm Big Al, and I hope to see you all very soon. Hold on. Hang on.